Shalom, everybody. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Actually, I was working and I just saw this news and I got to go live. They just announced that the filthy idiot shooter who killed our brother Charlie, he is a gay, and he's a partner with a transgender. If you remember, in the last 3 days since the assassination happened, how the atheist and the liberals and their wickedness in every journal, every newspaper, every TV station, they say that the one who killed Charlie is one of those conservative. You've been killed by your own. And the funny is that this filthy assassin, he said clearly that he hate Charlie and he called him fascist. I wonder who is the one who called a Christian fascist. It is the atheist liberals, everybody knows. However, they try to color you by the blood which is in their hands and flip. They are the same as the Muslims. I remember a story about a Muslim terrorist in Syria. A woman, she was standing in front of her door with her son, and they are Christians. They told her, we want your son. They grabbed the son, like, that's not like, can we? They grabbed the son from her hand by force. And they said, don't worry, he will just hold the camera for us. We're going to take a picture with our guns. They took him away from the house, and they shot the kid, and then they record the kid that he was shot by the Assad regime, and they publish it in the internet saying, this guy was killed, this little kid was killed by the Assad. And the Democrats are the same. Every shooting, when the shooting happened, they claim this is not us. And even sometimes they are so proud of it. Hundreds, if not thousands of posts mention that this guy was from a Christian family. He is a Christian, he is conservative, and he killed your own. I will say to them, are you stupid? In fact, he mentioned the word gay written on his ammunition and his rifle. And now it turned on that this idiot, he moved from his parent house to live with his partner. You see, it's not me who's saying that. This is supposedly the FBI. All right? This is Fox News, and this is the title. Transgender partner, not roommate. There's difference between partner and roommate, right? So now we knew why he killed Charlie. Because Charlie, same as all of us, we oppose such a propaganda and brainwash action.
Utah, according to FBI officials.
And this is the same partner that
Utah reportedly lived with a transgender partner in Utah, according to FBI officials.
And this is the same partner that reportedly came forward with messages from the suspect discussing the killing, including the rifle, engraved bullets, and a change of clothes.
Retired.
See, look like both of them, they are accomplices because they are discussing together the crime and he should change his clothing when he finished. To he told him, I need to get back the rifle, And I think what happened after he finished his crime, he did not go to his boyfriend place. He went to his parents. And now they are chatting in Discord, speaking about, I need to retrieve the rifle, which means the other person, the gay, the transgender, he knew, based on what they are saying, he knew that he did kill Charlie, and they are discussing, and even they are discussing, as I understand, even before the killing, about like here it sounds like they are discussing before the killing happened, and then after the killing happened. That's why he said to him, I need to retrieve the rifle. So maybe he was asking him to go and grab the rifle before the FBI find it. He he hidden it in the wood. So this is, you're liberals, you got busted. You have a big screwdriver. As long as you like your anus too much, you got big screwdriver in your anus. Another idiot, you remember? The one I blocked him from Patreon, even though he is voting, sorry, he's donating for me. Don't think if you donate to me, you can buy me. Don't think if you donate to me, you can make me let you stay and say your stupid things. I blocked him. I'm not for sale. Other idiot, which is this one, I blocked him. He said that the one who killed Charlie is Israel. Why? Or because he spoke against Netanyahu. Well, I speak against Netanyahu all the time, every day. He's an idiot. He's not doing enough. So a lot of propaganda they start spreading by the liberals. All of this coming from the liberals. The one who killed him is Israel. And then if that did not work, we will spread other rumors. The one who killed him is a Christian. And we know even this family, the parents of this guy is not even Christian, they are Mormon. There's a huge difference between Christians and Mormon. So it turned to be he is not Christian, and he is not even Mormon. And he have a transgender partner. And you know what does that mean? Should we go in details what partner mean? So he's upset from those who say and they oppose transgender propaganda. And we notice that he shot him when they asked him about the transgender. If you go to the video where Charlie he was shot, the question was, what do you think about the transgender shooter who shot children's in a school, Catholic school, just a few days ago? The second he hold the microphone to answer, this is come back, he shot him. Do you see how you are exposed, you idiot? We have another good news. I don't want to keep you here for long. This is England yesterday. And I'm proud really of Tommy Robinson. You see, guys, when you say what I can do, like what I can do, how I can fix my country, how I can do, like I'm just a person, I can do nothing. No, you can. Look at this guy. This guy is nobody. I mean, he is not. He don't have degrees. He is not a PhD. He is not a singer. He is not an artist. He is not celebrity. He's not Elon Musk. He was able yesterday, I don't know, they say 3 million. I don't know how many people they were on the street. All of this because of him. You remember when Muhammad Hijab made a video about him, and I made a video about it too? He said that this guy is not educated. What he need to be educated about? What more he need to know that you Muslims following a rapist, and you promote rape and grooming, and England crime rate is so skyrocketing because of Muslims. What he need to know more as education? Do he need to study physics? And when you say he is not educated, you donkey son of muta, hijab, should he get a degree from you about how to lure a woman to take her to the hotel and F her after you give her a hamburger? And then he should have trained by you how to hide all your info so nobody will know that you sleep with her for 3 years. And maybe he should go and join a school with you and annotate about how to lure women to open their legs. You are talking about education? So yesterday, looked like Elon Musk, he appeared for the rally in England. Let us watch together.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Congratulations. Congratulations, Tommy, on putting together an amazing event and really rallying the people of Britain.
Elon, none of this could have happened without you giving the British public access to the truth and giving us free speech and fighting for our free speech. So on behalf of Great Britain and the British public, we're incredibly grateful, Elon.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. And you may notice this T-shirt that I'm wearing. It's great British author George Orwell. What would Orwell think? I think that's generally a good way to look at these things. He would want freedom of speech. He would want the people to know what's real. He'd want the people to fight against government oppression and fight for the truth and fight for the future of Britain.
Elon, we are incredibly grateful for your time. We know what a busy man you are. Why is it important for you to be here today speaking at this Unite the Kingdom event?
Well, I'm of primarily British heritage, British ancestry. I want Britain to be greater than it ever has been. I want Britain to remain Britain. I think there's something beautiful about being British. And what I see happening is a destruction of Britain. Initially a slow erosion, but a rapidly increasing erosion of Britain with massive uncontrolled migration, a failure by the government to protect innocent people, including children who are getting gang raped. It's unreal. The government has failed in its duty to protect its citizens, which is a fundamental duty of government. This has got to stop. There needs to be massive government reform in Britain. And the people need to be in charge, not some bureaucracy that doesn't care.
Elon, I believe that's what we've started today. Power by the people, sending a message worldwide. Elon, you spend an incredible lot of money on X. Why is free speech so important to you?
Well, I believe you can't get to the truth of things without freedom of speech, without active debate. There's so many on the left that want to just crush debate and put people in prison just for talking, as you were, just for speaking their mind. The essence of democracy is it should be a government for the people, by the people, In fact, this is a government against the people and not for the people. This is why everyone is gathered here today, is something's got to be done. This is unacceptable. The government needs to be responsible to the people of Britain. It needs to protect Britain. It needs to protect the weak, those who cannot protect themselves, especially the children. And when I read about some of the horrific stories and how the government did nothing and tried to hide it, they try to hide these horrific crimes. And then you see how much violence there's on the left, with our friend Charlie Kirk getting murdered in cold blood this week, and people on the left celebrating it openly. The left is the party of murder and celebrating murder.
See, I'm glad that Elon Musk, he did not, like, since he have his moment with Trump, I was afraid that this guy will flip, because you never know. I mean, you don't know how stable people are, right? But I'm glad that he is still consistent in one thing, that he is against the left, and he understands that the left are really a bunch of wicked, awkward, backward. Everything about them is upside down. As you see, they celebrate the death of somebody just debating. They celebrate shooting Christians in a church or a school. There's no need to prove that those left are wicked. I mean, I cannot even say that even they are, like, I can confirm that the left is more wicked than Muhammad himself. In fact, they want to make it legal to have sex with the children, starting from California. So it's very brave of Elon Musk because there's a big risk. You know, he's a businessman. Anything he says is going to affect his company, stock market. They will start attacking. You know, remember what happened? You know, burning his cars, attacking his dealership, etc. This guy have a business to run. But it's very brave of him to risk. However, I mean, now he is supposedly the most rich person in the world. What they can do? Bankrupt? He will never go bankrupt. They will go bankrupt before him. And the funny is the left always support green energy. They support electric cars. But the second you say something against them, they will burn all the cars. And green energy is not important no more. This is how wicked they are. Elon Musk, if he was one of them, they will worship him. Trump, when he was doing show with Oprah and etc., he was very lovely. He used even to donate for them before. Trump himself. He was a wonderful man for them. The second he opposed him, they demonize him, and he is Satan, he is the devil. I don't know if how the liberals can use the word Satan. I mean, you are the one who is satanic and everything. In fact, many of you worship Satan. You have even a temple for Satan. You attack churches, teaching ethic, and you never attack any temple for Satan, which exists in America and many places. And whoever worships Satan is one of the liberals. You will not find one Christian worship Satan. I mean, even Muslims, they will never do so. Even though they changed the name, Satan have a different name for the Muslim. They call him Allah. But at least they say that we are enemy of Satan. Liberals, they have no problem with Satan because Satan means open sex, sleep with everybody, F yourself, F your mama, F your dad, excuse my language. There's no limit of effing. Effing actually there's agenda. It's not political. It's not even politics. It is just penis and anus. All their agenda is nothing but penis and anus. And wherever they go, things get screwed. Look at England now. And you know, I wanna say, I'm so happy to see those crosses in the back, the flag of England, the original flag of England. This will remind me of the crusade. It is time. And there's many ways to do the crusade. When it was the time for the sword, we use the sword. When it's time to vote, we use the vote. This is a crusade. And if you are in England, you should support this crusade because this is your salvation. The crusade, they save Europe. Not what the left, they say the crusade, they were criminals. Even those crusaders who did defend the freedom. In fact, all those liberals today, they can call themselves liberals because of the crusade. Otherwise, you will be occupied by Abdul and you will be kissing their asses. And they will F your women, and they are Fing your women already. And they are Fing your children already. And what do? You don't dare even to open your mouth because you need them to vote for you. Because you are a coward, hypocrite. You go after the one who hold the microphone and speak against it, but you don't go against the one who F your daughters, raping them. You know why? Because you are wicked. And now what the government of England, they would do to Elon Musk? Nothing. They cannot dare because the Trump, he will screw them. Not because he loves Elon Musk, but this is an American company. Don't touch it. You touch it, we will molest you. Literally. But not sexually. Go, Elon, go. Tell them more.
And when I read about some of the horrific stories and how the government did nothing and tried to hide it, they try to hide these horrific crimes. And then you see how much violence there's on the left, with our friend Charlie Kirk getting murdered in cold blood this week, and people on the left celebrating it openly. The left is the party of murder.
Just one comment, Elon Musk. I advise you not to use your company for internet because I advise you to use different provider. The Prince of Qatar, he have a better internet. Maybe you should call him and get better plan. I mean, we can see the picture, man. I don't know. You need to change your provider for internet. That's it. Okay, you can call me. I have a better company. My company is so big. We have satellite everywhere. And Prophet Muhammad is the first one who received satellite. You know, like Allah, He sent him messages, all right, through a guy. His name is Jibreel. And Jibreel is proven by science that he walked by waves, you know, like his like wave, like the same as internet. And so yeah, I know you have to call some Muslims. I have connection if you want. You know, I can call the Prince of Qatar, who do not even his pant is made in China, and he said he want to retaliate to Israel. I would love to see that. I want to see how Qatar will retaliate to Israel. That will be my dream. Look, look a potato. I mean, you can't even protect your land, you son of Muta, Prince of Qatar. By the way, he's not prince. He's just a Bedouin. He take a shower once every 10 years. Thanks to the oil, now they are taking shower with perfume and milk and chocolate. And they go to Korea to change their butt size and their penis size. Hello, Korea? I have a problem. My thing is small. Yes, it's very small. My wife, she kept looking for it. The other night, she spent the whole night looking for it. Like, where is your thing? And I told her, listen to Joe Biden. You're listening to Joe Biden too much because he said, you know the thing. So as long as we know the thing, why you cannot find the thing? I don't know. So you need to change your internet, Elon Musk. I mean, I cannot accept such a connection. Why you have I think he provided them free internet for the protest, for all, which means he provided all the England area or maybe London area for free. Good for you, man. Good for you. I like that. Thank you. I was joking about your internet. Your internet is okay. You know, I mean, it's not better than mine. You know, I mean, we have the same, you know, problem. You know, I'm using Arabian hotline. You know, and it's hot because Arabian people are so hot, and this is why they are #1 people in the world who buy Viagra. I mean, nothing will work with those people. The only one knows how to work with them is Israel. Go, go.
Getting murdered in cold blood this week, and people on the left celebrating it openly. The left is the party of murder and celebrating murder. I mean, let that sink in for a minute. That's who we're dealing with here. That is who we're dealing with.
Elon, to so many of the British public who are scared to exercise their free speech, they're worried about being imprisoned, they're worried about being attacked, even to share their speech on your platform of X. What message would you give to them?
The message is really, my message is to the reasonable center. The common sense. So my appeal is to British common sense, which is to look carefully around you and say, if this continues, what world will you be living in? This is a message to the reasonable center, the people who ordinarily wouldn't get involved in politics, who just want to live their lives. They don't want, they're quiet. They just go about their business. My message is to them: if this continues, that violence is going to come to you. You will have no choice. You're in a fundamental situation here where whether you choose violence or not, violence is coming to you. You either fight back or you die. You either fight back or you die.
That's right.
And that's the truth.
Today, Elon, I think the British public are telling the world that they're ready to fight back.
Good. Yes.
Come on, Great Britain.
Oh!
Come on. We've inspired the nation. Elon, you've spoken a lot about woke culture, the woke mind virus, and how it damages innovation and freedom of thought. We know that DEI often sees people getting jobs when they definitely don't deserve them. Do you think this culture is holding back progress in the West? And what do you think needs to happen to reverse it?
Yeah, I'm appealing to sort of common sense and fairness. I want to emphasize just common sense and fairness, which is that we should make our decisions based on merit, on how, if somebody is talented and hardworking, then that should be the only means of advancement. There should not be discrimination on the basis of sex or religion or any race or anything else. And what a lot of the woke stuff is, it's actually super racist, it's super sexist, and it's often it's anti-religion, but only anti-Christian. Like, why only anti-Christian? That's unfair. So this is why, again, my message is to the reasonable middle. Do you not want a world where there is fairness and common sense, and you advance as a function of how hard you work and your talent and your integrity? That should be all that matters. And the woke mind virus that I call it is against all of that. It's wrong.
Yeah, question to the wicked liberals. Why you are anti-Christian only? The Muslims, they are, I mean, look at those filthy, wicked liberals. They will never make one speech against Islam. They vote for Ilhan Omar, who she follow a prophet who says, women and the donkey is equal. Three things will disturb a prayer of a Muslim: a dog, a black dog, and a donkey, and a woman. They vote for her. She follow a prophet says, if you suspect your wife not disobedience, she did not disobedient yet, suspect, like you feel she is not, like a little bit making noise when you ask her for something, beat them. They have no problem with that. Commanding the society, the men. This is a men's society anyway in Islam. There's no women's society. It's only men's society. To marry children, if we can call it marriage, this is rape. A woman, she cannot be a witness in the court for any capital punishment. Even if 1 million women, they saw a murder, they are not allowed in Islam to witness in the court. They can witness only in borrowing money, specifically borrowing money, or giving birth, because only women was inside the room, and men are not allowed, as an exception. And those witnesses, who they are women, they have to have always with them when they witness for borrowing money, they have to have at least one man. Otherwise, again, if there's a billion women watching that somebody borrowing money from somebody, are not considered, because they are women. They are stupid, they are dummy, they are nothing. Liberals, they have nothing with this. Muhammad said, kill the gay. And then he will say the LGBTQ go in the street, free Palestine, free Palestine. Hamas will kill you. Go check how many videos they have of killing gays. This is why when we speak about so-called liberals, those are not liberals. You see, the word liberal is a good word. The word liberals are not, it's not a bad word. Like, we are liberated from occupation. We are liberated from oppression. We are liberated by Jesus. The word is not a problem. But they don't fit with the word. They are not liberal. They are doomed. They are obsessed. They are under the control of others. And if you want to know who is the others, who is using them, the Muslims. The Muslim will never allow a gay in their country, but they support gays like Ilhan Omar. They support gays, and the mayor of he will be the mayor of New York. They love the gays in America, but they hate the gays in their country. They will kill them. Why? Because they want to use you. Is it possible that in Somalia there is zero gay? Yes, there is zero gay. They kill them. But they come to your country, and don't tell me she don't believe in that. She's a Muslim. And this guy, he go to the mosque, the one you want to make him a mayor in New York. He's a Muslim. He believes everything Muhammad he said. You have no problem with that. But Charlie, he says to you, we oppose homosexuality. You want to kill him. You are a coward. You are a filthy. You are a scumbag. You are not only mentally ill, Mentally ill will not describe who you are. Because nobody seeks his own destruction unless he don't have a brain at all. Like mentally ill is somebody have a brain and his brain is ill. Do you even have a brain? Do you? Continue, Musk. And next time, please get better internet, man. Okay? I will give you a free plan for a 1 month from my company. I own a company for the internet. We provide camel urine with it. You know, you buy one, get one for free. All right? So the plan come with camel urine. Prophet Muhammad, he command us as a Muslims to drink camel urine. And the second you drink camel urine, you will feel like you are dying. You go to Korea, they take you to the hospital. They tell you who's the idiot. He told you to drink camel urine. Don't you know that this will kill you? You tell them that this is Prophet Muhammad. They will tell you who is the stupid Prophet Muhammad. Is he a kind of a kimchi? They say, no, Prophet Muhammad is a man. They say, what kind of a man? He will command you to drink urine. They said, oh, you do not know? Even we drink his own urine. And then the Korean, they will say, no shit. You know, but in the Korean way. Like, yeah, you know, really? You know, like, yeah. So, and then when they notice that you are just a Abdul, coming from the Abdul land, they will give you the execute. They say, okay, it's Abdul, you know, it's stupid. He says stupid things. And in the best scenario, they might discover that you are a Abdul, but you are under the influence. I'm sorry, you are a liberal under the influence of Abdul. So you start drinking your urine and thinking urine is healthy. Okay, clear. Continue.
Your talent and your integrity. That should be all that matters. And the woke mind virus that I call it is against all of that. It's wrong.
Thank you. Elon, we hear so much about censorship being pushed by governments and global corporations and organisations. A lot of people don't understand why we're allowing mass, uncontrolled immigration into all Western nations. Do you believe that there are powerful forces outside of elected officials, someone controlling governments, that are trying to control the flow of information, and how do we resist that pressure?
Yeah, I think when you look at the behavior of organizations or people, you have to say, what is the incentive for these organizations? And frankly, there's a massive incentive on the left to import voters. So if they can't convince their nation to vote for them, they're going to import people from other nations to vote for them. This is a massive factor. And frankly, it's a strategy that will succeed if it is not stopped. Thus far, it is succeeding. And you see strong movements to allow people who are not from Britain to vote in Britain, to allow people who are not from France or elsewhere to vote in those countries, and thus depriving the citizens of their democratic power. It's really a voter importation thing, and if they're allowed to succeed, if this is allowed to continue, they will succeed in importing voters, swaying the elections, and taking your vote away from you. That is 100% what is happening.
Do you know what's great? The BBC and the mass media cannot control this, can they? I love it.
I mean, the BBC is complicit in the destruction of Britain.
Exactly. Actually, maybe you do not know, guys, that the BBC was funded from the beginning by Saudi Arabia. If you go right now and search, you will be amazed. You know, always when I was in the Middle East as a kid, we listened to the BBC. But it was different at that time, by the way. Now the BBC is just a bunch of a scumbag, you know, like they have agenda of the liberals. But the surprising is that once the BBC made an interview with a Saudi person, and he spoke negatively about Saudi Arabia, Saudi Arabia dismissed BBC fund. And this is when Al Jazeera created. All those who used to work in BBC Arabic were fired immediately because there's no money. Imagine the government of England cannot afford a radio station. Who pay for it? The Saudi. This is since long time ago. I was a kid. I was just a kid. They are paying BBC full salary, not like little donation. No, no, no. The whole BBC is funded by Saudi Arabia. Until one day, if you want to know which date is that one, when the Saudi Arabia they stopped funding the BBC, is the same when Al Jazeera TV by the terrorists of Qatar created. So Qatar they noticed the BBC because at that time the BBC Arabic was controlling the Middle East as a news. Everybody listened to them. So when the BBC dismissed as a station, as an Arabic station, Qatar, they found an opportunity. They hire all those who work in the BBC Arabic. They contact them immediately and they started Al Jazeera TV. So the plan to control Europe is long time ago is exist. They found TV station Sky News, check Sky News. Their money is all over the place. And that's why we are like, I'm happy to see Elon Musk because he's rich, he's powerful, not because, you know, I mean, there's many, they own companies, but his company is involved heavily with high tech, powerful things. Even now, like, you know, we have the Doom project, which is going to be to protect America from missiles. Elon Musk is involved with it. Big deal. So we are happy to have him in our side, even though sometimes he say things like, you know, weird, you know. But sometimes he take drugs. You never know, right? All rich people they have a problem with drugs. You get rich, you get bored, you think you are God maybe, and then you go to the moment of a dry, spirit dry, you know, spiritual dry. So what do? You take drugs and then you die. So I hope he will not take drugs no more. Every rich person, you know, most of those celebrities, they end dead by drugs, not by normal death. So I hope he will continue, you know, to be healthy in his mind, supporting those who need support, fighting side by side with us against the demons who they are living in the West, controlled by the Arab.
Pay for it, Elon. We pay for it.
Yes.
We're forced to pay for it. Do you know they send us to jail if we don't pay for it?
You're forced to pay for your own destruction. It's insane. It's unfair. It is wrong.
Elon, a lot of ordinary people that are here today, they feel ignored, they feel censored, or they're labelled just for speaking up about their legitimate fears and concerns in their communities. Do you believe technology, like X or even AI, can finally give power back to those people? Or do you think it will make censorship worse or even automate it?
I mean, that's a complicated question. It really depends on what government is in charge. The government can obviously use whatever powers are available to suppress the people. And so I really think there's got to be a change of government in Britain. And you can't, we don't have another 4 years or whatever the next election is. It's too long. Something's got to be done. There's got to be a dissolution of.
You know, if Elon Musk he live in England, they will arrest him now. Do you know that the Minister of Security and Intelligence in England is a Muslim woman from Pakistan? Do you know that? Do you know how much they are now in control of the country? The King of England is not ruling anything. Those people, they are gone a long time ago. You remember when the king became a king, so-called king, he spoke about multi-faith, and then even his son, the crown prince, he started making a speech about multi-faith. England is multi-faith country. It's not a Christian country no more. It's multi-faith. But the Constitution of England says this is a Christian country, and the king's duty is to protect the faith. They are trying to switch the narrative. The king is accomplished in the plan, and he is no Christian, I guarantee you. Even the ceremony, he refused to do certain part of the ceremony where they have to anoint him by oil with the cross. He said, I want to do it in private. Why? Because I think he did not do it. He's no Christian. And we know, I mean, he is a loser. He's a lunatic. He is a fornicator. Him and his wife. I mean, his wife, she was the bike of the town. Even Muslims, they have sex with her. In fact, the one who died with her in the car is his last boyfriend. I can't count for you how many boyfriends she have. She was busy. You know? Imagine this woman, she was going to be the Queen of England. This is how wicked this family is. And when she died, all of you remember how many TV stations around the world, Princess Diana, Princess Diana. You see, when you are a whore, but you are from certain group of elite, they call you princess. A woman in the street, she is getting $10 for sex. She's a whore. A woman in a fancy car, she get $10 million for every effing. She is a princess. But both are the same. And the whole world they cry, Princess Diana died. Princess Diana, how wonderful. Amazing women. She have a charity. And then we find that all the charity they speak of, they steal the money. If you go right now and check the charity, which is the scandal about the king and his son, they are even stealing from the charity. Even the guy, what his name? Hori Butter, the guy who live in America, even this guy is involved. So, very wicked, so-called royal. They used to fly to the Middle East, to Qatar, to Bahrain, to Saudi Arabia, to Oman, for just one thing, to receive expensive gift, and they can sell it later. It's the truth. The Queen, she go to Oman. I mean, what they have with, what is this relationship with between those wicked rulers of Muslim countries and the wicked royal families in Europe? There's one thing. The Arab, they used him for prestige. I don't want to change topic, but if you go check how many times Hillary Clinton and her husband, they fly to attend wedding in Qatar, in Saudi Arabia, you will be surprised. They give them a big check just to attend the wedding. They pay you to attend the wedding just to make it, oh, Clinton, she came to my wedding. You have your daughter, she want to get married, and you are a business rich man. You send a check of, let us say, $2 million to Hillary Clinton. Please, we would like to have you, and $2 million to attend wedding, free hotel, free airplane, fancy, they go. Go check how many times she fly there. Like what she have with those countries. Same for the Queen of England, same for the King of England. They go there to get money. And then those Arab, they will use them to put influence on them. We just paid you. What you can do for us in return.
Parliament and a new vote held. And really what matters is rallying the people of Britain, really getting the people of Britain to get the message out there, talk to your friends and family, and build a massive power base among the people. And like I said, you really got to appeal to the sort of average, the normal people that just want to go about their business. That they're sort of in a village somewhere, they're working, they just want to mind their own business. But you've got to point out to them that if we don't take action, they won't be able to mind their own business because other people are going to come and maraud them. There's genuine risk of rape and murder, and the destruction of the country, and dissolution of the entire way of life. And so, yes.
There's a Muslim saying CP is jealous because of the Prophet Muhammad. BBUH was from a royal line. Abdul, isn't it you Muslim? You say that Muhammad was a poor guy. What royal? Who is the king? Who is his father? Muhammad was from a royal family. Is that why the hadith says he was full of lies? You are talking about the lice in his pant, huh? On his head. They are royal family, huh? Huh? Muhammad was from a royal family, but isn't it him who says "Mushrikun and Najis," which means his mother and his father they are Najis? What royal, you idiot? A little Bedouin, he took a shower. And when he take a shower, he take it with dead dogs and women blood from period and stinking garbage. You want to show your reference? I'm jealous. You don't know. I might be the one from a royal family. In fact, I am. Keep the secret. That's why I'm called Christian Prince.
In the normal course of business, if things were if you weren't under a massive attack, then people should go about their business and just live their lives. But unfortunately, if the fight comes to you, you don't have a choice. You have to fight. So you have to rally all of the people of Britain to fight for the future.
Let me ask
And
the
if
people
this
of
doesn't
Britain,
happen, there won't be a future.
are you ready to fight for your future, Britain?
Fight for your future. Do it. Go.
Will we be gagged any longer, Britain?
Go. But you know what I mean, Tommy. You know what I mean. There's. I mean, I talk to my friends in Britain, and they're like, yes, they live in a village here or there, or a town or city here or there, and they're like, well, it doesn't seem like it's really that much of a problem. I'm like, well, if you want to know what's going to happen to your town or village, just visit London, and you'll see that it's filled with crime. It often doesn't feel like Britain at all, and it's only a matter of time before that is what happens to your town or village. It starts in London, but it will spread to every town and village in the country, and no one will have any peace.
We're running out of time, people. We're running out of time. Elon, you built rockets, you built cars, you built satellites, you built AI. Things most of us couldn't dream of. It's fair to say you're a visionary. When you look at leaders in Europe and the UK today, do you think they share the same talent for future vision, or do you feel like they'll be left behind and out of touch?
Well, I think we've got to have a freer country, a freer. Europe in general has to be freer. It's stifled by bureaucracy. I think it's good that Britain left the EU because there's just too much bureaucracy in the EU. But frankly, instead of really going down a path of personal freedom and deregulation and getting rid of these stifling regulations, unfortunately, the British government has pretty much stayed on par with the EU. If not in some ways made the stifling regulation worse. So if you have excess government regulation and oppression, you stifle the freedom of people to try new and great ideas. And Britain used to be a country that did amazing things, some of the boldest things on the entire planet. And that is possible in the future. But it can't be done if you've got this massive oppressive bureaucracy and a government that doesn't care about its people. And that.
I saw. I think at NBC something like that. The liberals, the not the liberals actually, the slaves. Those are the slaves. They made fun of Elon Musk. They said, "Imagine a migrant who just came yesterday to America. He's telling us how to live." And here you see the hypocrisy of those filthy, wicked liberals. They claim that they are the one opposing making fun of migrant, protecting the migrant. But when the migrant don't agree with them, he's a bad migrant, kick him out. Do you see how wicked and stupid they are? They claim that they are the one who defend the migrant. Go check how many videos is made by so-called liberals against Elon Musk because he's a migrant. He just came yesterday to America and now he want to tell us how to live in this country. Who is the supremacist? The liberals. So what if he's a migrant? He's a citizen. And not only is a citizen, he's better than all of you. I will tell you why. Regardless of who is he can be a wicked. He can be, but he did something amazing in America. Actually, we are lucky to have him. Imagine if the one welcome him Like this guy, he went to Russia once. At that time, he used to, by the way, in the beginning of his life, he even donated to the liberals. Yeah, to the Democratic Party. And then things changed. He noticed that those Democrats, they are wicked. He went to Russia and he told Putin. He met, I think, with one of Putin ministers, and he offered to build his company in Russia. The Russian, they laugh at him. He told them he want to go to Mars. Oh, cuckoo, cuckoo. This guy is a cuckoo. He have some money, come in here with cuckoo ideas. They laugh at him. They refuse to meet with him again, and they kick him out. He started his dream in America. And if you ask yourself, if you're a true American, is Elon Musk company an accomplishment making America super powerful? How many countries in the world they will wish to have this man, business, not only him, in their country? Would it China make him a king if he come to China? Oh, yeah, in China you would live like a king actually. If you have money in China, it's a very corrupt country. If you live in China, in Russia, very corrupt country. This guy, he will live way better than the way he live in here. You are under the law. You make something wrong, even Trump, he was going to go to jail. If you live in Russia and you have such a money, you can rape, you can kill, you can kidnap, and you can get away with it. This all what the Putin friends do, including Putin himself. Rich live. Rich are welcome any country in the world. If you go right now and check which country offered citizenship by investment, you will find even America, they welcome rich, not the poor. Nobody welcome the poor. What they will get with you? This guy is going to be welcome any country in the world. And the liberals, they were trying to push him out of the country, not because they don't care for America, they care only for he is putting pressure on us. He is famous, he's powerful, he's a big shot in the world today, and when he says something, people listen, and that is scary for them. He killed their propaganda. Now, sometime he make poo-poo, but all of us we make poo-poo. Yesterday I went, to talk to Allah. One of you said, Tracy, she said, I thought in the Middle East there's no royal family. This is wrong. In fact, there's two Christian tribes in the Middle East. They used to be kings. Al-Ghassasina is very well known Christian kingdom in the Middle East. All right. You see where now you remember the city is called Suweda, occupied now by the Druze. This is not for the Druze. This is a Christian land, and the Ghassasina will exist in that land. This is their land, and their king is very well known. So the Arab, they have kings, but not those Bedouin, not the kings of Saudi Arabia, not the king of Bahrain. Those are not royal. They have nothing to do with royalty. And the Christian kings in the Middle East, who they are Arab, they are not like kings in Europe, which means they are not rich who enforced the poor one to obey them. They were somehow elected because it's a tribal kingship. So the elder of the tribe from the most noble family. Noble family, why? Because they are generous, because they are nice, because they are good, not because they oppress. So those Christian kingdoms, they will exist in the Middle East. And then the savage Bedouin, they came and they destroyed those kingdoms. So you are mistaken about when I say there's no royal in the Middle East, I'm talking about those people there. And when you said, mention that I said, I am actually from a royal family. How you know if I am from the Middle East or not? In fact, I have a secret for you. Why I put in my screen always, we are the crusade. Did you ask yourself? We are literally the crusade. Do you understand? We are generation after generation. So this is not a name I'm giving myself. This is who we are. Take it or leave it. So we have many bad news and good news. The bad news, we lost in the last 2 days. Two brothers, one in France was slaughtered by the Muslims. He's a Christian. He's an Assyrian. We made a video in the previous video. You can watch it yesterday. He was murdered by four Muslims from Algeria in France. During the time he was doing live stream in TikTok, and the whole world don't talk about it because he's nobody. You know, you have to be famous. You have to be a friend of a president. Then people will talk about you. If you are nobody, you know, you die, you live. Who care? You know, he's just a guy. He died. You know, killed him. So what if he's a Christian? And you know, because you know, speaking about those nobody person, for me, he is somebody for sure. He is a child of God. He's a Christian. He's a good man. But when I say nobody, nobody for those who they are doing business, they want to make a click for advertising, for super chat. That body, that story will not make money for them. If they notice that the story will make money for them, then everybody will talk about the story. And here we know that we need always to remember that there is some people, they do some activities for the sake of money, and there is some people, they do activities for the sake of the good of it. So now, who of us can say that Tommy is doing what he's doing for money? Nobody. He's a very simple, humble man. He go to jail for what he believe. They keep taking him to the police station. They put him, I think, 2 years in jail just because he speak. He don't make money. The Lord said, from their fruit you shall know them. When Elon Musk he speak, is he trying to make money? Hey, Elon Musk, how do you have super chat activated? I'm going to donate for you. Elon Musk, you are speaking against the liberals, so we go to super chat and we give you $5, aren't you? We got him busted. So there is people, they are working for money, like Tucker Carlson. And by the way, I made a video. Some of you said we could not find the file about Tucker Carlson in the government website. I think Tucker Carlson, he tried to disable it. So nobody will notice that he is working officially for Qatar. I made a video, posted, you know, yesterday, and I put the link underneath of the video. So it's active, it's working, it's fine. And I will not be surprised if Tucker Carlson uses his connection with the government today, because he have connection, to disable that file so nobody will read and will know that he is officially a foreign agent of the scumbag government of Qatar. All right? Yeah, the file is working now. You can download it before they take it down. Are they going to accuse Tommy Robinson, he is a foreign agent? Nobody can do that. Can they accuse Elon Musk? They will. Trust me. They keep saying he's a migrant. He's from South Africa. He's nobody. They will try their best to take you down. What Carson did, go to the website, which we posted in my previous video, and check it out. He is registered as a foreign agent for Qatar. Foreign agent for Qatar. Officially. They rented him for until the end of the year 2026. From the beginning of 2025 to the last day, I think in November 2026. He is officially licensed foreign agent of the government of Qatar. This is the guy who you claim he is conservative. And you know, you ask yourself, why in the world Tucker Carlson would do that? Is he poor? His father, he married a woman, as I know from what I read from the internet. She was very rich. She died. She adopted those children, which is Tucker Carlson, one of them. He's not her son. And then they inherited all the money, $8 billion. Why someone At least he have $4 billion in his pocket. He is so low. He is so junky. He is so stupid. I mean, look, I'm very. My car is 20 years old. My super chat in YouTube is not active. I can one click, and I can receive donation in YouTube. I'm not the one who own $8 billion. But why someone with all this money he have, he is willing to rent himself to a whore like Qatar, a country who want to kill every American? I will tell you why. Because a whore is always for rent. A whore, always for rent. It doesn't matter how rich she get. She's a whore by nature. Before I used to think about Sucker Carson, that he worked in Fox News, maybe he made $1 million, $2 million. You see, in America, if you have $1 million, by the way, you are still poor. And I do not need to explain to you. Like in America, if you get sick with cancer, $1 million will not be enough to, I mean, it's very costly health insurance here. Extremely costly. Scary. So I said, okay, when he worked in Fox News, maybe he made $1 million, $2 million. I don't know how much he made. I think he made like $2 million a year, something like that. But then when I find out that this guy, he inherited a lot of money from his father married Khadija, a rich woman. She died, they got her money. Like Muhammad. By the way, if you are rich and you have no teeth and you are so old and you don't talk and you sleep early and you don't bite and you don't ask me to have sex with you, I will be happy to marry you. All right? So if you are qualified, remember, no teeth. No teeth. I don't want to be bitten by any kind of anger or something, and no nails. And you sleep early and you don't wake up. And you don't talk. And you don't ask me to sleep with you. You sleep in your room, I sleep in the, in the yard. I will build a room there, But you are my wife. You can say to your friends, I'm married to this guy, but don't walk with me. And don't take selfie with me. If you agree and you have a lot of money, and be sure you put my name in the account, okay? Then we are good to go. Easy teasy. I will make you proud, okay? Tell them this is my husband, all right? And as long as you don't talk, nobody will hear it anyway. I prefer actually if you are a mute, you don't talk, by birth, and you have the money. So look like it's not only Muhammad you do that. There's many people, they marry women who they are very rich for the sake of their righteousness. If there's any qualified future wife for for the job? Nobody? All right. So guys, I'm glad to have Tommy Robinson, and I hope now Tommy, there's millions of Tommy like him. He did a great job. He's not a famous. He's not an actor. He is not, etc. He is not even like he did not finish degrees in university. He is not a lawyer. He is not. He is just a citizen who loves his country. And this is a great example for all of you. Don't say I can do nothing. You can. And now, even if Tommy, because I'm afraid actually, Tommy, he should be careful. Because the same they assassinate Charlie, I warn him, they will try to assassinate you. You should not go alone in the street. You should not go alone like the way you do always. The more risky you became for them, the more risk will come back to you. When they notice that you became a bigger threat, I will not be surprised if they try to eliminate you, Tommy. So you better be very careful. There's many they would like and they would love to take you down, literally. So I hope, I don't know Tommy, I never spoke to him. He's welcome my program, by the way. Anyone who know him, he like to join me, I would love to have him. But tell him my advice, never go anywhere alone. Your life is changing. The second you became very important figure in politics, is the same moment where your life is at risk. Especially you are dealing with savage, trashy, junkie, grooming gangs. Your enemy are terrorists. They will not hesitate. They are not people who believe in debate and argument. They are people who believe in violence and they defend violence, especially if the violence done by Mohammedans. So you better be careful. Your people need you, and you need to protect yourself. And I say to the people of England, you need to protect this guy. He should not live in an apartment alone. He should move to an area where it's well known to be conservative Christians who protect him. He should have always many people around him. And we know that in England, having arms is not that easy, not like in America. American, you know, we have arms everywhere. Oops, what do I have under my pillow? Oh, okay. This is my rifle, guys. Okay, sorry. So we know that in USA is a different story. It's a lot easier to protect yourself. You can buy, you know, like nice shotgun. You know, I wanted to buy a new shotgun, and then I found that they are flooding the market with a Turkish one. Never buy Turkish. When you buy a Turkish gun made in Turkey, there's two risks. Number one is going to explode in your face, mostly. I have a friend, long time ago, he lost his two fingers because he bought a pistol made in Turkey. The pistol looks so nice. Fantastic, looks so nice. He came to me, it looked, you know, sounds very light. And he said, guess how much? I forgot how much. It was very cheap. I told him, oh, this doesn't look nice. Well, it's made where? You know? I thought it's going to be like Schmeiser by Schmeiser. Look, there's no, you know, this is made by who? He said, in Turkey, from Turkey. I said, you idiot, don't use it. It's going to explode on you. He did not listen. He went to practice shooting with it. After shooting, I don't know how many magazines, the gun exploded and he lost his fingers. His fingers gone. So going back to our topic, in USA, you can protect yourself. However, protection is something relative. Like Charlie, he thought he had bodyguard to be around him, but he never thought about rifle shooting. I mean, why you don't do that? Isn't it just what happened a few months ago? They tried to kill Trump. Big mistake to have open session in the open sky. It should be behind doors, where everybody will be screened when they come to debate him. And there is a screen, like, you know, high security, to be sure no knives, no guns, I mean, rifle, you cannot smuggle a rifle. So it's a big mistake, but it's too late now. So I hope that Tommy will be careful and he will never walk alone in the street. And he will have with him a good company who they are brave, not warriors, not when something happened, they will run away. I'm not going to keep you longer here. Leave your comment on the video. I will finish what Elon Musk is saying. And maybe I can see you later at night if I could. Oh.
Has to change. There has to be profound change. And there's not much time left.
Elon, you've said before that civilization is fragile. We agree.
Yes.
It's precious. When you look at the West right now, every country in the West, with its wars, its divisions, its censorship, and its declining trust in institutions, none of us trust them at all. None of the public trust them.
For good reason.
Are you optimistic or pessimistic about where we are heading?
I think if the people of Britain take charge and actually ensure that there's a government that represents their interests and not a government that represents foreign interests, then I think Britain has a great future. And I think we can be optimistic. I think there's amazing things that are possible. If the technology that's coming is used in the right way, we can have an incredibly exciting future, one which is, you know, sort of Star Trek made real. It's sort of like the exciting utopian sci-fi where we have spaceships and we've got robots and we've got incredible technologies that are really exciting. But we need to preserve civilization long enough for that to happen, and we need to go onward and upward, and we need to fight for such a future. Such a future is not inevitable. We have to fight for such a future.
I think that many British people had lost hope, but after today's scene, have you got hope again, Britain? Britain is awake. Thanks to you, Elon. Thanks to your input. Can we just ask...
Well, thanks to you, Tommy.
Thank you, brother. Can we ask, what do you see as the future of the UK and Europe in your vision? Where are we heading? What's the future like for us?
Well, I think there needs to be a future where where people take charge, where there's deregulation, a massive reduction in bureaucracy, and generally a new hope, where people look forward, wake up in the morning and look forward to the future. They're excited about what's going to happen next. But we must have revolutionary government change for that to occur. And this is not ordinary course of business sort of stuff. This really requires everyone to sort of marshal the people, to take charge, reform the government, and make sure that you actually have a government that is for the people, by the people. And that's essential. And that's not, so we're really at a fork in the road here. We're at a fork in the road to darkness or greatness. And that will be decided only in a matter of years. And we must take the path to greatness. And that's the path that's exciting and inspiring and will make life worth living.
Elon, you've done more than anyone to shine a torch on the crimes committed against a generation of our daughters. On behalf of everyone and on behalf of all of us in Great Britain, you know what, we wouldn't even be in the fight. Not only are we in the fight right now, but we're on the advance. Thanks to free speech being fought for us by Elon Musk. We're very grateful, sir.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
And one more thing. Next time, Elon Musk, don't use Starlink. It's not a good internet. As you see, your picture is not good. Contact me. I will give you a better plan. Okay? $10 a month. Very good speed. And, as long as you are just watching yourself in the phone, the speed will be very good. If you try to contact somebody, it will never work, but it's very good. All right? Contact me immediately. Your company sucks. And, I think all the audience now will switch from your company to my company. We call it urine for free. And the reason we call it urine, because we are Arab. And Prophet Muhammad, he is the one discovered the secret magic and the power of urine. So you are, you're invited to have a plan with us and our company, sponsored by Allah and Jibreel. You subscribe in our urine for free, and you pay $900 a month. By the way, it's called for free because it makes you feel free, like you are, you are full of urine, So nobody touch you, nobody kiss you. You smell so bad. Even mosquitoes will run away. So we free you from all kinds of insects. You can walk in the jungle, in the Amazon, and nobody will come to you. Even mosquitoes will hold their nose. Yuck, So they will run away, which can bring malaria for you. So we are saving your life. So get our plan, Elon Musk. You can be a better person, live better, and people will respect you more. At least when you go and talk to yourself, the picture will not be like this. And by the way, what is that shirt you are wearing? We have a better t-shirt, all right? Which is called the peace of Prophet Muhammad, the blessing of the world. You put it in your chest. All the Muslims from around the world, they will praise you for that. They will call you from everywhere. They will say, Allahu Akbar. The blessing of the blessed urine of a Prophet Muhammad on his t-shirt, they will buy Tesla everywhere. You will get more rich. Just do what I'm saying. I have a business plan for you. But anyway, maybe he will not listen. I'm trying to make him rich, but he is not. I don't know. I hope he will listen, Blessed urine of a Prophet Muhammad. Some of you might think I'm making fun, I'm not. The Muslim believe that Muhammad urine is Allah himself. What is the name of the article? The benefit of drinking the blessed urine of our holy prophet is, which means shit. I mean, are you kidding me? This is real. All right. No person in history, Elon Musk, check it out, has had so many blessings bestowed on him. Even his shit is blessed, man. I mean, this guy, he poop. The hadith says the earth opened its mouth, vacuum it, because it's so blessed. I mean, the earth is giving us fruits and all kind of flowers because of what? Because of the blessed shit of the holy shit prophet. Okay, bestowed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and our beloved prophet. If the kuffar, that's me and you, were aware of even a tiny friction of them, like what? Like what? Like his shit, brother. As an example, tiny friction of shit. They would abandon their stubbornness and embrace Islam. No shit. Guys, I hope I did not convert to Islam by mistake. I was making fun. Okay, don't be like under the influence of such a important speech. I mean, we are just convinced now Muhammad is a blessed and his shit is a blessed. I mean, this guy, anything come from him, mayonnaise, is a blessed. His shit, he spit. They fight over his spit. They fight over his piss, and the earth itself is swallowed. Aisha, she told him, "O Prophet of Allah, how come when I go after you do poo poo to the bathroom, I don't find your shit?" He said, "Oh, Aisha, don't you know?" She said, "What?" She said, "Don't tell anybody." She said, "Sure, the earth swallow my shit." She said to him, "Oh shit." He said, "I'm telling you, I can show the reference, Abdul. Muhammad shit never been found. He shit, the earth swallow it immediately." I have a different theory about that. Maybe he's eating it back. This is cheap, like he said, this is fertilizer. So anyway, I hope we have a good time together, and I will try to come back later if I could. God is willing. And we'll remind you of the news we mentioned to you, that they found that the criminal, the filthy criminal who killed our brother, Charlie, he is living with a transgender and he is his partner. You know what that means, right? So the lefty, they try to say this guy is a Christian. He is the one who killed Charlie. Many of them, they celebrate. There's thousands and thousands of posts made, if not millions, made by liberals around the world, celebrating the assassination of Charlie. This is how wicked they are. And many of them, they come with the rumors just to deceive you, to make you believe in something not true. Some rumors, they make it created that Israel is the one behind killing Charlie. And I made a video about it, you remember. Even some Christian, they believe in such a stupid thing. And then they start making articles about the one who killed Charlie is a Christian man. He is from a conservative family and he is conservative too. And now the truth come to existence. As you see, this guy is not a Christian. He's not even a Mormon, because Mormons don't agree. They don't support homosexuality. All right? And as you see, this is an information revealed by the FBI. This is not me. I have no knowledge of anything except what they say. I don't know the guy. I don't want to see the guy, and he is not a guy. Ask the liberal what he is. They are confused about who is male and who is female. By the way, liberals, is he male or female? They will answer you after 10,000 years. I mean, those people, they are so confused to the point they don't know what is between their legs. They don't know who's a male, who's a female. Right? Uh, This is, I will repeat the last news we received, and then we finish with that.
And Tyler Robinson reportedly lived with a transgender partner in Utah, according to FBI officials.
And this is the same partner that reportedly came forward with messages from the suspect discussing the killing, including the rifle, engraved bullets, and a change of clothes.
Retired FBI Supervisory Special Agent James Gagliano joining.
You know, this partner, he should be charged with the murder too, because obviously they are discussing killing Charlie, and they were discussing how to hide the evidence together. And he was asked by this filthy assassin to go and retrieve the rifle. So now it took us a few days to discover all the lies. I mean, for us, we know from the first day, they claim that he is a Christian, he is a conservative. We know that is not true. We know that he called, there's no way someone is a Christian, he will call Charlie fascist. This is what the liberals, they call us. This is the same they called Trump. The same they will call you and me, just because we don't agree with them about all their wickedness. You know, there's tons of TV programs like this one. Look at this wicked woman. She thinks she's a man, by the way. They have tons of programs trying to demonize Trump, that he is Hitler.
Has been dominating the US presidential race. Is Donald Trump a fascist, with some comparing him to Nazi Adolf Hitler? To get to the bottom of this, I sat down with Timothy Ryback, historian and...
By the way, I made a video about this topic full of evidence. We have 3,000 people watching live. If you go to YouTube right now, we have we don't even have 18,000 watching the video. I think YouTube in purpose shadow that video, because I provide a lot of evidence proving that they are the fascists. Imagine 3,000 people watching live. When I finished my live stream, I have between 14, 15,000 already view. It shows on my screen, like right now, it shows me how many people view my video already. After we go after live, the numbers shrink massively. And then imagine after 3 days, we have 18,000. Because that video I made proved to you with evidence that whatever they accuse us with, they are the one who do it. Like here, how they want to prove to us that Trump is a fascist?
Author of Take Over: Hitler's Final Rise to Power. There's a huge debate here in the United States whether it is correct to call Donald Trump or compare Donald Trump with Adolf Hitler. What do you say to that?
I would actually say that we're seeing fascistic tendencies. I think there are fascistic postures, but I don't know if I would go as far to identify someone specifically as a fascist, but I'm speaking as a historian who understands when you say
Historian, he's a historian. He understands, yeah, historian from Germany.
Fascist, I do immediately think of Mussolini, I think of Hitler, self-identified.
The funny that those Germans, when Hitler was a president, they were worshipping him. Nobody opposed him. They love the idea of fascism and, you know, racism. See how they switch, you know, when you lose? How we have to change our agenda now. We accuse everybody of what we do. Right? If Hitler won the war, do you think anybody will speak against Hitler? History is always written not by the loser, but by the winner. I'm not saying Hitler is a good guy. He's an evil man. But if Hitler, he won the war, everybody will pay respect to him based on fear, not necessarily respect. So Hitler died, Hitler got killed, Hitler lose, Hitler now, so we wipe the floor with Hitler. Because we have to go with the mood. We are the losers. We are the one who lost the war. And the American and European, they occupy our land. But if Hitler, he won the war, they will call him the great emperor. Like who is in France, he will call Napoleon Bonaparte fascist. Nobody. But what Napoleon Bonaparte did, he occupied other countries, he controlled other countries, he waged war all the way to Russia. Always remember one thing. History does not tell you history. This wicked man is not a historian. And I will prove it to you in a second so we don't stay for long. Why he said that he have like a, a, a pattern of fascism. What is that?
Fascist. The single most, to my mind, similar identifier is an absolute blindness to any kind of defeat, anything that doesn't fit into your worldview. Adolf Hitler was astonishing when you look at the granular level, the course of his political career. He went from one catastrophe to another, from one defeat to another, and he called the worst defeats. He proclaimed them as victory. He ran in the presidential election of 1932. He lost by 6 million votes, and you know what he did? He claimed election fraud, and he went to court to have the election results overturned.
So Trump is a fascist because this is what fascists do. When they lose the election, they go to court and they deny that the election is lost legally. But this is just to show you how filthy scumbag those liberals are. You can run the best campaign. Those are the liberals. They all deny losing the election. The election is stolen. For them, just show you the hypocrisy. Remember, how they knew that Donald Trump is a fascist? Because he did the same as Hitler. He lost the election once. He denied that he lost. If you deny that you lost, you are fascist. All the Democrats, when they lose, they deny that they lost and they accuse the election to be stolen. Check it out. You can run the best campaign. You can even become the nominee. And you can have the election stolen from you. See?
How can you win with Russian interference, though?
That's
what I'm scared about in 2020.
But rightly.
Because I think he's an illegitimate president that didn't really win. So how do you fight against that in 2020?
You are absolutely right.
He's an illegitimate president.
You are absolutely right. It's the Russian who made her lose. You are absolutely right. Biden, they said he is not, they are talking about Trump. He is not a legitimate president, which means they agree that he stole the election. How he can steal the election and he is not in charge of the government? How he can do that?
Would you be my vice presidential candidate? Folks, look, I absolutely agree.
Trump didn't actually win the election in 2016. He lost the election, and he was put into office because the Russians interfered.
Trump knows he's an illegitimate president.
The president-elect, although legally elected, is not legitimate.
I don't see this president-elect as a legitimate president.
You said you believe that Russia's interference altered the outcome of the election.
I do. We have a president who, if in fact it is proven, has been assisted by the Russians and may in fact not be a legitimate president.
The one thing that Trump is fearful of when it comes to his being president is that finally we will see how illegitimate his victory actually was.
I mean, the video is long, but then we found that the raid on Trump house in Florida was to get one file in his house. They thought it's in his house, but it's not. It was a file include the command of Obama, the signature of Obama to fabricate, fabricate intelligence information, fabricate intelligence report that the Russian is the one who is working to make Trump won. And now they are going to take all those who are involved to court. They have the documents signed by their hands, the head of the CIA, the head of the FBI, and Obama himself. So all the lies they said about Trump, that he is a Russian agent, it turned to be nothing but a fabrication made by them. Now, let us talk about fascism. Fascism is somebody who will subdue you, silence you, kill you, eliminate you, censor you. Let us check the fact. How many accounts in YouTube, in Twitter, in Facebook suspended by Trump? 0. How many accounts of Trump himself when he was a president suspended in the platform of those liberals? All of them. They close his account in YouTube. They suspend him in Facebook. They suspend him in Twitter. Fascist. You don't agree with them? They will kill you. And they try to kill him. And yet they accuse you that you are the one is fascist when they are the most fascist ever. How many gay festivals attacked by Christians shooting them? None. How many churches attacked by transgender and liberals and etc.? Too many to count. How many accounts of people who they are conservative taken down by YouTube and other companies? Too many to count. How many accounts of those liberals taken down by the same companies, Facebook, Twitter, etc.? None. Even Muslim, when they make a threat to kill a Christian, they don't take that. It's not against their policy. But if I say 2 words, they shut down my account. I mean, they reached the point they suspend account of the president who control nukes. Imagine the president of USA, the most powerful president in the world. He cannot make a post in Twitter. And they speak about fascism. And when they lose the election, they do accuse you of stealing the election. But if Trump, he says you stole my election, he's fascist. Very wicked.
I have an objection.
I object to the 15 votes from the state of North Carolina.
I object because people are horrified. He's an illegitimate president.
Do you believe Trump is a legitimate president?
What I believe is that there's no question that the outcome of this election was affected by the Russian interference.
There absolutely is a cloud of illegitimacy.
So that legitimacy is in question, yes.
So that was a very tainted election. And that's...
Can any of you prove to us that you are legitimate born of your parents? I mean, you are liberals. You do not know who is the male or the female, and you do not know what's happened. And they are talking about what illegitimate. You are the one who gave fake driver license to anyone to vote. And you are talking about what illegitimate. Very wicked people. And we are going to be victorious, no matter what you say, and no matter what you do, and no matter how many you kill. We are going to win. No smoke or gun. This guy saying CP Tucker Carlson and the Qatar foreign agent, this hold no weight. Oh, really? Don't hold no weight? So if Qatar hire me, pay me to represent them, that hold no weight? Guys, look at this smart guy. Guys, so what if Qatar pay Tucker Carlson? This is no gun and there's no smoke. It hold no weight. CP. How genius. When somebody pay you to do their propaganda, are you an American citizen who care for the interests of America, or you care the interests of the one who paid you? We know. You are paid to care for the interests of an enemy. Qatar is not just a country, it's an enemy. You see, guys, their wickedness. For them, there's no smoking gun here. Imagine, ask yourself a question. Why somebody will work for Qatar anyway? Like, is he poor? Is he desperate for money? Obviously, he accepts their agenda too, which means he believes in killing Christians, supporting Hamas, and that's what he do every day since they hire him. Every day is making videos against Israel. He will try to find him and this woman, what's her name? Cow Dance. Every day is about Israel. Israel, the Jews, Israel. And actually, he made a video praising the family of Osama bin Laden. And he even praised Sharia law. Right? CP 9/11 happened in the Tower 7. No, I think 9/11 happened in your anus first. Until now, look at those wicked. Until now, they are accusing America to do 9/11. Osama bin Laden, the Muslims around the world, they dance in the street. They made 10,000 videos by real people, as Zarqawi and etc. and Al Qaeda and ISIS celebrating 9/11, and those American. Is 9/11 happen in Tower 9 or 7? It happened in your anus. You see, there's many explosion happening everywhere, but not for liberals. The real explosion for liberals, the interesting one for them, is the one happening in their anus. That's why it's so big. By the way, scientists, they discovered the black hole before they go to the space. It's in your anus. You have a big black hole. English. You can shuffle a lot of things with it. Conspiracy, lies, everything. Few hours ago, you, black hole people, accused that the one who killed Charlie is a Christian. Not only that, some of you, they said he is from Israel, Israeli. It turned to be he is a gay, he have a partner, he's transgender, and they were preparing together, discussing the crime. So you see, a lot of discovery, we find it in your anus. I see. Christian Prince act like 12 years old, but he is 50. Oh, you know my age. I don't know about 12 years old. You see, speaking of age, I want to help you with age things, you know? As long as you are a person who care for... Are you trying to talk about maturity? Okay. I think maturity is easy to be proven. There's certain people, they can be called mature, and this is proven to be true. Like who? Like this.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what has been. You know?
You know?
What can be unburdened by what has been. There are those who are unable to see what can be. But there are many more who are able to see what can be unburdened.
And you stupid ear, you're talking about 12 years old. I mean, even 12 years old will not make such a stupid speech. She heard something somewhere from somebody, he's a stupid, and she keep repeating the same thing. And then the passage of time. And the second you ask them a question, they cannot answer. They will answer everything except the question. They ask her, have you been ever in the borders? He said, I've never been in Europe. What the, what? What? Have you ever been in the border? I never been in Europe too. Oh, look, what Europe have to do with the borders? You are the one in charge of the borders, American borders. And you are talking about maturity, you stupid idiot. Wicked liberals. You know, you liberals should not take fingerprint when you go to the government. We should take your anus fingerprint. Because there's a lot of fingers there. I mean, only Allah knows how many fingers in your anus. Literally. And the second we say things like this about you, you get fingery. Oh, he fingered us. Like, you do finger every time. You love it. You defend it. You say we should do that. Anyway, you know, I don't want to hurt your feeling because, you know, too much feeling will kill you. You know, and, you know, let us see. You know, time changed everything. Time changed everything, you know. And I think that will work. And I will let one of the doctors I know speak about that. What? Hold on. The medicine is coming, don't worry. Where is the...
We were all doing a tour of the library here and talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
You know, why in the world you call yourself liberal when you are not liberal? Because obviously you are equipped with stupidity. When you think about it, the significance of the passage of time, and we repeat it again, and what does that mean? Like a cucumber is a cucumber? Like tomato is tom-tom? Tom-tom-tom? This will be the president of you. This is your best. If this is your best, who is your shit? If this is your best, you donkeys, who is your shitty one? When you elect somebody to be your president, that means he is the best of you to present you. He is the smartest. By the way, I'm saying he because I don't want to offend you, because it might be a male. You're a Democrat. You don't know. Why you call her? Why you call her? Shame on you. Shouldn't be forbidden, haram, to call her by gender? Shame. Don't call her she, call her he. You are confused about everything, about time, about history, about Israel, about Hamas, about your anus, about your penis, about your laundry, about your neighbor, about the Christian. I mean, name for me one thing you are not confused about. The only thing is not confusing for you is confusion. Confusion? Confusion. I'm not confused about confusion because I'm confused. Oh, okay. What does that mean? Which means like I'm confused when I'm not confused because I am always confused. So I don't feel like the difference between confusion and confused. Oh, which one comes first? This is a good question because for us, we call ourselves liberal because we are confused if we are liberated or not liberated. So we are in the stage of liberalism. What do you think about, Muslims grooming girls and effing them, raping them? This is a confusing topic. I think this is offensive for Muslims. You should not ask the question like this. What about we change the question, talk about the Christians opposing homosexuality? Oh, okay, you get the point there. Okay, what do you think about Ilhan Omar? She celebrated the death of Charlie, or she is like somehow saying that he is a bad person. Oh, no. Ilhan Omar, she said the truth. She is a very good woman. She celebrated in her country, all her people in Somalia, they celebrate death for gays. But she celebrates gays in America. Okay, but how somebody hate gays in his country, love gays in your country? Oh, this is a good question. Because love have two sides, hate and love. So somehow she love us and somehow she hate us. And we like that. It's like sugar and salt. Okay. So all they go to the mosque, they pray to Allah, and their religion teach to kill the gays. And then for election, they go and dance with the gays. That's what the Muslims they do. They use those liberals. So those liberals are used, abused. They are not self-independent thinkers. Did you ask yourself why Ilhan Omar she wear the hijab? What does that mean? That means she followed the teaching of Muhammad. What the teaching of Muhammad say about gays? Kill them. Kill them. Do you know what the Quran says about a woman she is lesbian? You have to jail her until she die. Are we making things up? Are we? Abdul, if a female, she had sex with a female, what we will do with her? We jail her until she die. Check it out. Until she die. I mean, both of them die. And Umar, she prayed to Allah and she wear the hijab. She go dance with the homosexual and she loved the lesbian. And she married her brother. And she has $6 million in the bank. She came to this country as a refugee. She came as a refugee. How she make the $6 million? Legally, from election, you donate, she keep the money. Right? So your liberals are not liberated. You are stupid. You are equipped and occupied by stupidity. Prove me wrong. I welcome all those called liberals to post comment in the comment section. I forgot you don't agree with dialogue. You want to shoot me, maybe. Well, if there is any liberals in the roof want to shoot me, you're welcome. Try it. Just try it. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless us and protect us with more crusade. Crusades are needed around the world, not only in America, to protect freedom of speech, freedom of belief. Freedom is only coming through Christ. Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So you are free to do his will, not to do his will. You are free to say, Lord, Lord, or not to say, Lord, Lord. However, the day of judgment is coming, and hell is not a joke. It's not going to be a burn in your skin. You will stay in hell forever. You might say, what kind of God he torture? He is God. He do as he wish. He gave you life. He take life. Nobody have right to take life except God. He give it to you. He will take it. He will use it as he wish. He was very merciful for you. You were very evil to him. You get what you deserve. As simple as that. And those who killed our brother Charlie, they will get what they deserve. And Nevada is a state, thank God, who approve death penalty. And I wish they changed the way they do it. I don't like this junction and electricity. They should change the law and make it a cowboy style. In public. A robe on the tray. So every scumbag who want to murder somebody will see what will happen to him. It should be broadcasted by satellite around the world to tell the message that those who kill, they should be killed. Murderer will not be getting away with their murder, no matter what excuse they have. God gave life. Nobody should take the life of what God gave. Only him. Even you liberals, we don't want you to die. And we don't want to kill you. And we support that anyone kills somebody just because he's liberal, he must be punished too. We are not double standard like you. We are not hypocrite like you. We don't celebrate the death of anybody. We feel sorry for you. And it's time to feel sorry for yourself and repent. So I want to say thank you all for being here. And Ante, we'll see you again soon. Remember that God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya.